Hi, Daryl Whalen and Thomas Mower here with another short video highlighting a recent project from Healthy Painting at healthypainting.com. This is a beautiful 100-year-old home in the heart of Seattle's Capitol Hill neighborhood. Owned by a great couple, we are grateful to have gotten to know through the years while working on a number of great projects they have given us. Here are shots of the entire exterior prior to our start, as well as a short clip of the soffits. We assume that the home's exterior had not been professionally prepped, painted, or maintained for quite a while, and made the timing perfect for tending to it now. We did test for the presence of lead in the paint and wall surfaces when initially meeting about the project. The results indicated quite positive for lead paint. Although we test to honor legal obligation, we can generally determine results without testing. We began by setting up our containment, which is designed to keep lead chips and dust resulting from the prep confined to a minimal area, and then accessible for cleanup, removal, and proper disposal. Here are shots, all sides of the home, with full and proper containment, then some shots of the dormer containment, which was completed separate from the rest of the preparation. Before we begin any preparation, we suit up with proper gear. Hooded suits, goggles, gloves, and masks are all required for use during lead paint disruption, along with proper building containment. We begin by breaking open the space between all boards, which have been painted shut, which impair the home from being able to adequately breathe. We then scrape every square inch of surface area meticulously and twice. When set up properly, all paint chips and debris fall right to the ground plastic. Here are shots which highlight the completed scraping of the home. Once the scraping has been completed, we begin to hand wash every surface using cloths and buckets of water. For numerous reasons, we rarely use power washers for anything outside of deck floors, walkways, and modern homes, which are built in new ways and use a variety of different materials. Although more difficult, after 34 years, we have achieved expert status in working on older homes, which demand much more time and attention. Here are shots of the home following our thorough hand washing. We then prepare for application of premium primer and paint by protecting all areas which are not slated for paint by applying tape, paper, and plastic. We hand prime every external wall, soffit, and trim surface with a premium sealer tinted to the color of the top coat. A premium sealer primer is the foundation for a beautiful and successful finish. Here are shots of the completed priming. At this point, we carefully remove all containment and thoroughly clean the area. Legally, we are able to remove containment once scraping is done, though we prefer to wait until we complete all washing and priming. We Swiffer all vertical wall containment and wood used along the outsides and the inside corners. These materials are suitable to be used on future jobs if they are properly cleaned. The ground plastic absolutely must not be reused and is carefully rolled up while turning outside edges into the middle and then sealed with tape and safely stored until they are properly disposed of. Once we have thoroughly cleaned, bundled, stored, or set aside all containment material, we meticulously clean the ground and surrounding area with a HEPA vac. We then wash the only door we were unable to get earlier on account of access. Then we started caulking. Caulking is an area we are convinced that we shine in. We properly and thoroughly apply caulk to each and every crack, corner, hole, gouge, seam, and more. We use the eyes of the whole crew to go over every inch numerous times to make sure we don't miss a thing. We do not caulk anything that should not be caulked. Here are shots of the completed caulking. Once the caulk has completely dried, we set up for the final top coat. Once everything on the project has been completed, the painting is a pleasure. Generally, all priming and most painting is done by hand, except for top coating, shingles, and soffits. Once spraying is complete and thoroughly dry, we hand paint the rest of the body and all of the trim. As part of our outdoor service, we clean out all gutters. Professionally clean all outside windows using razor blades, a mild window cleaning solution, and soft cloths. We then vacuum once again the entire surrounding area. There were a few items added to this job which were to measure, cut, paint, and nail a cover over an old vent, also replace some broken wood at the bottom of the west side wall, and to measure, cut, paint, and install new lattice onto the back porch. And that is it. Here are shots which we took once the entire project was complete. And for the sake of reference, a few before and after shots. On behalf of Ed, Sean, Craig, Tom, and Daryl, we thank you for watching. Thank you to the homeowners for selecting our crew for the project. Please consider healthypainting.com for all of your interior and exterior painting and painting-related services. Since 1978, the most affordable, healthy, beautiful, and 100% guaranteed interior and exterior home remodel available.